What's up, everybody? I'm Blevin Robinson with West Coast Cajun Cuisine, and today's video, I have an amazing Cajun salmon recipe for you right after this. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time here and you're interested in learning how to cook authentic Cajun cuisine and comfort food, then you've come to the right place. Do me a favor, click that subscription button, click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Now today's video is a pan-seared Cajun seasoned salmon with a nice butter garlic sauce drizzled over the top of that fillet. And if you missed last week's video, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. There'll be a card up here as well. Click on that. Go watch that video. That's going to show you how to make that butter garlic sauce, and then come back here and get to the salmon video, and that way you can combine the two. Look, you got to try it. You got to have them both. It's ridiculously good. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump to that recipe, and then I'll meet you in the kitchen. So this recipe should cover about 4 fillets, so adjust accordingly. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and lightly season both sides of the fillets. Welcome to the kitchen, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started on this salmon. First thing we're going to do is heat up a little olive oil here in our frying pan. It's a small little skillet. I'm only doing 1 fillet, so this is all we're going to need. Go ahead and let that heat up. And I got my pan on I got my stove on a medium-high heat. Give that a second, let that oil get nice and hot. And then we're gonna throw our salmon fillet on there. All right, looks like our oil has now heated up. We're gonna place this salmon fillet right there, middle of that pan. Oh, that's what we want to hear right there. Alright, so once I laid that down in the pan like this, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to let it sit for about 3.5, 4 minutes, maybe 5. We're going to take a look at it here. 5 at the most. But I'm just going to let it cook on that side for, like I said, anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. Then we'll come back, flip it over, and we'll go from there. Alright, it's been about 3.5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and check the salmon here. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. That seasoning's made a nice crust on that side of that salmon. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to let it sit for probably another 3.5 minutes or so. We'll come back and check it and go from there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been about 3.5 minutes or so. We're going to go ahead and pull this salmon off because it's looking really good, as you can tell. And we're going to plate up and serve. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done. We're going to finish this off with a little bit of that butter garlic sauce, that beurre blanc that I made a video about. If you haven't seen that one, I will leave a link up top and also in the description below. And there we go. Gonna garnish this off with a little piece of dill like that. A little broccoli and cheese sauce. Well, here we are, my favorite part of the whole video, trying out this salmon. Alright, so here we go. Let's move this dill out of the way. I'm going to cut it like this so you can see just how wonderful and flaky that is. Juicy. Oh yeah. Let's cut this in half. That's a big old chunk. I'm going to go ahead and get the sauce on it. Boy, I love what I do. That is for sure. Just the right amount of spice. Been cooked, look, 6 minutes. Perfect. Nice and flaky, still juicy on the inside. That butter sauce, if you missed that video, like I said a little while ago, link's gonna be down in the description below. I'll leave a card up top, wherever side it comes on. And then that way you can go check it out. This sauce is wonderful. You gotta go check that video out and make it. I'm gonna cut back to the studio because this is lunch for me. So, later. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below if you had a chance to check out this recipe. Let me know what your thoughts were on it. Next week's video, smoked chicken. Now, it's springtime, and I know a lot of you are still dealing with all that snow we had this year, but eventually it will surpass, and you're gonna wanna hit those grills and smokers. And I have a very simple but delicious smoked chicken recipe for you. So if you want to catch that next week, make sure you hit that subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss it. Real quick before I go, a viewer asked, what kind of Cajun seasoning am I using? Is it a store-bought? Is it something that I made? And 90% of my recipes on this channel so far have called for a Cajun seasoning, and it is a store-bought seasoning. If you have an issue finding Cajun seasonings in your local grocery store, because I'm not exactly sure where you're located, or you're just interested in what I'm using, there are links down below where you can purchase those Cajun seasonings that I use. And my top two would be the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning or the Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. So go ahead and check those out if you're interested. It is an affiliate link. I do get a little small kickback if you purchase from there. It's no extra cost to you whatsoever. But like I said, if you're having a problem finding or you're just interested in what I'm using, check out those links. So I'll see you guys next week.